Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, I got the whole crew of cronies here, minus one, of course, but hey, also one quick reminder, remind everybody here at Prospector Radio, we're more than just about gold prospecting and metal detecting. There's a lot of entertainment here. We got news, we got fun facts, we got everything here. So if you're just tuning in tonight, stick around. You'll be surprised what you hear on this show. All right, first off, joining me as always, Mr. Rich Cooley. What's going on, Rich?
Oh, pretty good. How's everyone tonight?
Doing good, man. You're feeling like back to normal now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Getting ready for hunting season now.
Ah, see, it's all good. I knew it would happen. So you going this weekend?
I'll be heading to the cabin hopefully this weekend, and hopefully we'll get some deer meat in the freezer. You never know.
Never know. It's that time. Time to stock it up, right?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, we're taking a bow.
Bow hunting.
We'll be out for bow hunting.
That's what I was just about to ask you. What is it, muzzleloading or bow? So.
Yep, it's bow hunting only right now. So
nice, brother. Cool. But everything else is going good in Rich's world?
Yep. I just got to get the rest of the stuff I need for my weight belt yet. Mm-hmm. I want to get a pair of suspenders for them yet, probably. That's too much weight just to lift up with the regular belt. So I'm going to get a pair of suspenders and then look on to either getting some more weight or something.
Yeah, well, you got months. You'll find plenty, but before it's time, I'm sure one of our listeners or somebody on the site will send you a message and say, I got all kinds of them. I thought Ed Marvin made weights.
Oh, I'm not sure.
He used to.
The problem is shipping is what kills you on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless you do the freight, you know.
Yep, true. Unless you put it in that, if it fits the chips boxes.
Yep.
You know, like $12.95 and it'll weigh like 80 pounds. So that would be one to make them change that rule real quick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be funny, though.
But about 60 pounds of weight in the box, yeah.
Yep, that would be great.
What's in there, paper and weight?
They're just weights. Just weights. And
lead weights, yeah.
If it fits the chips, your rule, not ours. So, hey, why not?
But other than that, everything else is good.
Good, man. Well, we're glad you're here tonight. I know it's probably too early to know, but are you going to be here Sunday for Sunday show, or are you going to still be at camp?
I should be able to, yeah. I should be back by then.
Any idea what's going to be on Cooley's Corner this week? Or
not yet.
Too soon to know?
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it's just Wednesday, right? Well, brother, I'm glad.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see when I get back. I'll think of what I'm going to do.
Well, we can't wait to hear about your adventure when you get back also. And good luck on the trip. Have fun. Be safe.
All right. And thanks for having me on tonight.
Oh, man, thanks for being here as always, brother. And we'll talk to you here in a bit, okay? All
Good.
right. Also joining us tonight, as always, we got our very own Kathleen Biffle. Sorry, Kathleen, I started laughing because I was going to say something else. Just go for it.
Well, I'm sure they're going to hear about it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Hi, everyone.
How are you tonight, Kathleen?
I hurt my foot.
Now, would you like to share
I
with
actually had to
everybody?
work from home today because I cannot wear shoes.
Okay. Now, you're narrowing this down for us, so did you drop something on your toe, or did you...
No,
nothing like that?
It was a matter of wearing some really cute shoes at work the other day, and I did a lot more walking than I normally do, and it just really irritated my foot. I can't walk.
I'm not laughing at your pain, Kathleen. I'm not. I swear to God. It's just
That's
funny.
okay. I'm putting oils on it.
Oh, of course. I was going to ask. Isn't there an oil for that?
There is an oil for that.
And how's it working? Is it working good? Are you feeling a little better?
It'll give me like relief for maybe 2 minutes. But after that, it hurts again. So I just got to keep on doing it.
So what are you going to
try to do a warm compress.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to have to stay home from work again.
Work from home again?
Work from home.
Keep your foot elevated kind of deal, or?
Yeah, I look kind of silly. I've got the laptop and then my foot in the air, and I'm sitting on the couch trying to have meetings and stuff, and it's just kind of funny.
Oh, I bet. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Shad.
Needless to say, I don't use the video phones.
Oh, darn. We're just going to count on Shad to get a sneak pic of you doing that. Then that would be nice. See Kathleen like that. I'm
sorry. The shoes were super cute.
Oh, they had to be. They had to be.
I refuse to get orthopedic shoes, so...
You sure?
Yeah, I'll have surgery before that happens.
Right. Well, hey, if they were that nice, it's worth the pain. I understand.
Yeah. And I was just walking around trying to find a new spot to sit in. I know that sounds kind of weird.
No, it don't.
But, where I work, there's like 15,000 people in this building. And,
wow.
You see these empty spots everywhere, like
right.
cubicles. And the ones around me have been empty for like 2 years.
Okay.
But yet nobody will let anybody sit there. What? And it's just insane. Yada, yada, yada.
Oh, it's just that crap. Okay. Cause
I'm getting my desk moved.
I don't blame you. But I mean, those kind of shoes are meant for walk to the car and then walk into wherever you're going and just stand there.
They weren't even what I used to wear, Tim. I mean, I used to wear, platform heels, and I'd run in them even.
Oh, geez.
And these were just a smart little pair of pumps.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't even, I wouldn't even call them high heels.
Okay. and they did you in.
Yeah, that wasn't good, so.
Oh. So are you going to be able to wear those shoes again, or are they just done? You're not going to be able to wear them, right?
I'm pretty much not going to wear them again unless I get... maybe, but you know what? I'll forget about it, and next season I'll take them out. Because they're out of season now anyway, because it's time for boots.
Yeah, it's boot season. It is.
And then I'll forget about it, and then I'll put them on and say, ooh, I haven't worn these in a while. And then I'll remember why.
Oh, yeah, when your foot gets to like that again. It'd be like, oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
That's sad. I'm sorry you're hurting. And hopefully
But I can still put my foot in a pair of waders.
That's
because,
right.
Those shoes are nice and wide.
That's right. See?
That won't hurt.
It's all good. That's the thing. You're fine. It's just a shame that you're kind of down because of that.
Yeah, and I have a long weekend coming up. Veterans Day is on the weekend, so they will do it on Monday instead, I guess.
Okay.
So I have a day off on Monday. So I took Friday and Monday off.
Nice. So you got a nice 4-day weekend.
Yeah, too bad it's going to snow and be like 20 degrees.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, snow.
No. When?
Wait for it. It's
Saturday.
coming.
It's supposed to get a couple inches.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No.
Freezing rain potentially on Friday night.
Oh, no.
It's starting to look a lot like it's freezing.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Cool.
Sunday, a low of 19 degrees.
Oh, jeez. It's coming. Winter's here. Friggin'.
Oh, man. Just think the salt and everything's going to be up in the car.
I
Man,
know.
you're going to wash
I
it
know.
twice a week.
I know. It's like, no.
Darn it.
Not wintertime. No. Dang it. It's too soon. It's November. Wait until January for that crap. My God. Maybe it'll change if we're lucky, Kathleen.
We'll see. I don't know if it will.
It's gotten worse, so I doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay. Crap.
At the beginning of the week, it didn't look that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then, by Wednesday, you pretty much know it's not changing.
Yeah, it's getting chillier and chillier. And oh, Jesus. This is not what I wanted to hear.
But I have some stuff to work on the water table, so I'll be good.
Okay. Well, you'll be all right then, right?
I can prop my foot up.
Yep. And just kick back and run material on the water table.
Put oils all over me
Yeah,
and work on the water table.
Life is good. I mean, hey, if you got to be
Life is good.
stuck like that, at least you can do that still. Awesome. Well, I know you got some news tonight.
I do have some news. Not as much. I know we're going to make some time for Scott tonight.
Yeah, okay.
But, we have an abbreviated version of what we normally do.
Awesome, yeah, because we're bringing Scott in tonight. We're taking him off the bench and bringing him in. So, pretty cool. So
We'll
what
let
are
him
you talking
play.
about the bench?
he's our
You
designated.
didn't know you were benched?
We're pulling him in. He's coming off the bench. So, Scott, you might want to warm up beforehand, and we'll get you in. So it's all good.
Right.
All right, Kathleen. Well, sorry about your foot, really, and I know you'll get better here by Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
It'll all be good. You'll be back to work and back running around in no time. So just take it easy. Stay off it and rest it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to want to do a lot of things though this weekend, so that might be tough.
Well, yeah, but if it's snowing and crappy, you might not want to do nothing. But
Oh,
you know.
I'll do stuff around the house. I've
Oh
got
yeah,
lots
right.
to
Of
do.
course, around the house. Yeah.
She'd be like, I could work in it. It's like an ice pack around it all day long.
Oh yeah. No. I'd just be chilling. Just take it easy. Well, Kathleen, thank you for being here as always. We're glad to have you. That's for sure. All right. Also joining us. No, you're welcome. Also joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got Mr. Shad Biffle. What's happening, Shadro?
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Hump
Yeah, it is. Made
Yep.
it. So how you doing?
I'm doing good, Glad the elections are over. Can get back to normal reality now.
Think.
After $5 billion is spent on midterm elections, for crying out loud. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You can,
Some priorities
you can
in
vent
life,
for a
right?
minute. You're allowed. You can have your vent.
All that money.
Oh,
Crazy.
It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
It is. It's
But
just.
no, I'm doing good. Kathleen's got some water table action to get through because we found some dirt that seemed to collect from, we don't really know, one of our last trips before the outing, and might have been some ultracons mixed in over the summer, and we were very surprised after running it through the cleanup sluice what was in there. So
that's crazy.
That was
isn't it?
exciting.
yeah, it was
See?
good to see some gold.
So is that what you'll run this weekend if you're stuck at home? That bucket?
Yeah, we already ran it through the cleanup sluice, so now Kathleen just needs to table it.
Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. So you're feeling better than Shad than you was, buddy?
Oh yeah,
Back to
for the
normal?
most part.
For the most part.
Oh yeah, still waiting, to get my data back off of that crashed hard drive.
So-
Got to do that still, but
Okay.
I at least got my laptop back, put in a new hard drive, and it's working great. So,
Good. Well, that's good anyway. But you still got to send the other one out and all that jazz.
oh yeah,
Oh, jeez.
good times.
Shame you can't find a place local that you could just take it to, and that was.
I did, and they send it away.
Yeah, not them ones. One that actually works on it in house. They have a lab and blah blah. The spiel, but where you could just.
No, I looked at a variety of avenues, and yeah, nobody really can. That's reasonable around here. So,
Gotcha.
is what it is.
I understand. It sucks. Feel bad for you. You'll get it. It's going to work out. Get all that stuff back. I know it. It's all good, right? So
That's right.
So, was you still wanting to go this weekend if it don't snow, or what's your plan?
Well, because of Kathleen's bunion, I doubt we'll go anywhere.
Paul, I got a
No,
bunion.
I think we will. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm staying off of it.
No, she's not. She's whining and crying all day long, driving me nuts.
But staying off of it.
Hobbling around like some 80-year-old woman.
Oh, God. Oh,
I
jeez.
just got
Hit him.
hit.
Did you just hit him? Okay.
I just hit him.
Oh, well, you got to take care of her, Shad. You know that.
Well, she needs to tough it up.
Does she?
Tough it out, I say.
Uh-huh. You're about to get hit again. I see it coming. You just don't know when to surrender, do you, Shad?
I like it, so I don't care.
I know. Nothing wrong with you. But, man, that's cool. I'm just glad everything's going. I'm glad you're feeling better,
Yeah, feeling better. This weekend, obviously, on Sunday is Veterans Day, so make sure everybody takes some time to thank a veteran and remember those.
That's
so,
Yes.
yeah.
We'll do. We definitely will.
That's kind of why I'm taking a long weekend, because I don't like to be stuck at work and
you
dealing
are a
with
veteran.
people.
You should be
I
able
like
to
be on my own
Yep.
in peace, alone.
That's right. That's right. You deserve it. For what you did, you deserve it. You and Rich both. You know, all the veterans out there. So that's for sure. But we thank you, Shad. You know that. But you got your birthdays and metal prices. Who's singing tonight?
I don't know, but it wouldn't be a show if at least somebody doesn't sing, you know? So we need, what, Swiftwater?
B or C, yeah.
Really?
He's off the bench,
Really?
so he needs to get in
That's
the game.
right. He is off the bench, so... That's right. Get in the game, Scott.
Come on, little buddy. You can do it.
Cue it up. Do it, Scott.
What, right now?
Shad, you want him to do it right
Well,
now?
all right. Well, wait a second. Let's do precious metals
All
first
right.
before...
Yeah, I was going to say, man,
voice
just protocol.
Yeah. He needs to warm his voice up
Yeah,
there, so
that's what it is.
he can go on mute and start singing. Get ready.
On mute, Scott. On mute.
Yeah. Well, all right. So gold, I was kind of curious after the election to see what kind of happened. It did actually go down. $4, closing at $1,224. Silver remained flat at $14.50. That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
Platinum also flat at $872.
Mm-hmm.
So very interesting. Those didn't move at all. But good old palladium climbed $15, closing at $1,122.
Palladium.
Palladium.
You rascal.
I know palladium's just giddy up there.
It has been. It climbed last week and it's climbing still. It's on the climb.
You know what's really funny is because to us it sounds like a super villain. Yeah, palladium.
Palladium.
You know?
Oh, it does.
Well, I will tell you though, our good friend rhodium,
Mm-hmm.
that actually has gone up $15, and that has been flat and gone down for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's finally going back up, closing at $2,440.
Dang. That's just amazing. Rhodium. That sounds like an evil villain, too. Rhodium. Rhodium and... What was the other one? Palladium.
Palladium.
Palladium and rhodium. All right. Whenever you tell him, Shad.
All right, Scott, take it away.
Hello?
That means
Is this on? It's on, Scott.
Take it away.
Sing it. Let's hear
happy
it.
birthday.
No.
Sing it.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey and you smell like one too.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Kathleen. Thanks, Captain.
Captain Swift.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on with
There
that,
you
but that's
go.
all right.
Captain.
All right, November 7th, we have Dean Stone, James L. Nolsheim, Joe, Justin Sims, Roger Brannon, Ron, Sean, and Victor Torres. Now, tomorrow, though, we have Bob Souza, Brandon, Bree, Connie, Daniel Lobb, Dave Parks, John C., Larry Price, Michael Pease, Nancy Scuglun, and Ron Berger. So happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Happy day. Happy day.
Happy. Well, Shad, thank you, brother, for the precious metal prices and birthdays, and thank you for being here, as always. And everything you do for the show, we really appreciate you, my man. And just thank you. And
You're welcome.
all right. And last but not least, we have our West Coast connection, all the way out there somewhere in Arizona. Scott, Captain Swiftwater Toney, what's happening?
All right. Now, this is it. Since you got me on here now, and you guys said you weren't going to tell me nothing until I asked you on the show, what is going on with this captain stuff?
Well,
I got stuff on I got Captain Morgan stuff all over. I got Captain Heads in a spaceship. I mean, that's all kinds of stuff. You don't even
You didn't
know.
get Captain Kangaroo, did you?
No, I didn't. I don't think I got him yet.
Yet?
Well, I don't know. You remember on my internet, there's really, really slow.
Oh,
so
geez.
I haven't been able to check it, but
Okay.
I keep seeing this new stuff. I'm like, what? Okay, I know you guys set me up somehow.
I don't know if we should tell him.
I don't know, right?
You should figure it out.
I think he needs to go back and listen to the Sunday show.
Exactly.
It's a riddle.
I can't, dude. It won't play. I don't get this. Like I said, the
I guess
internet
you're not going to know
stinks.
until next year.
Oh, Scott, all right, we'll give you a little hint.
Yeah.
One of our listeners stumbled upon a picture of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want you to think back of the photos that you've posted on your Facebook.
Now, wait a minute.
Recent.
Now, was it photos that I posted or somebody tagged me in?
You were in the
You were in the photo. I think you were
Okay.
tagged in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, probably
it has
tagged
to
in.
do with why Captain Morgan would be used on your timeline. What did you do?
He's all nervous now.
Well, there was a picture. There was a picture where I had my leg on a rock. I was supervising.
So, did you was you striking a Captain Morgan pose at that time?
Well, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Right.
I've done
I'm
that
just saying.
before.
No, I mean that's how I was actually standing. But I was looking over all the rocks and stuff and just kind of checking out where he was at, and
Uh-huh.
because he's my partner, so I kind of want to make sure he's pretty good. I don't want to come down there and his legs trapped underwater.
Right.
So
Captain.
we kind of watch out for each other. So yeah, that's kind of something I
yeah.
was doing.
Oh,
So
that was a straight up pose you did.
Oh,
Don't
it
even
was.
give me that. Your buddy was in the background. Somebody else took that picture.
With your white
You were
t-shirt.
straight up
Ben
posing.
took it.
Yeah, with
He
your
sat the camera down and then ran
ran
posed.
back, and it's like,
No,
were
Ben,
so
Ben
posed.
took it.
Vogue, Scott, Vogue. Strike a pose.
No, like Ben's really quick with the camera and stuff like that. He starts snapping off pictures. You don't even know if you're in a picture or not.
But it was like,
Oh, give me a break. Scott, I'm calling BS,
me
man.
too.
Is that blue
yeah.
steel?
Yeah. Yeah. And that bright white T-shirt and your Captain Morgan pose. It was like,
Yeah, because I wasn't doing nothing yet.
right.
Did you have the photos in your hand?
All right, Scott, I'm going to post this picture on Gold Prospector Space. There's a guy walking behind you carrying a water jug, sleeve like with the tank top. You were straight up posing with your leg up on this rock. This is not just you're walking around and you stop for a second and
And
somebody
pondered.
snapped a picture.
Yeah. And you was thinking, yeah. That
I'm
was a
telling you,
pose.
there's
It
the
was
same rock and the
pondering.
same thing.
It was a pose.
You got to remember, I'm leaning over. If I'm not leaning over on my leg, that's going to be something funny. Because I'm like, that's how I take a rest.
You were dead captain it. It was captain.
You
It
were
was,
straight up
yeah,
captaining
yeah,
it.
it
Yeah.
was. It was.
Well, it's
Captain.
it's what we call a farmer's rest. It's on a rock. You got your knee just okay. I'm stationary.
It's Captain Morgan.
But I see where you get the captain thing. And
You
it was
see,
funny.
though,
'Cause
yeah.
like I said, I was seeing captains' heads going through on spaceships and stuff like that. And I'm like, what is going on with this?
There's a good one
And I
on,
could-
on Gold
Yeah, and
Prospector
then
Space,
of course,
too.
Spaceship.
what's that, Tim?
There's a good one on Gold Prospector Space of you, too, that somebody shared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's another good one there. They're all over now. It's like, you got to be careful what you do, Scott. The eyes are on you. They're watching.
Hey,
Eyes
you know what?
watching.
I will tell you one thing, folks. This is for all the listeners out there. What I do is 100% real, and who I am. That's who I am, and I like to have fun. I like to live life. This is what I do to live life.
Yeah.
And man,
That's
you
why
know
we
what?
think it's fun.
I know, but you know what? Unless there's a couple people, it's called like, oh, I'm sorry because I did it. I'm like, oh, why? It's a joke. Don't worry about it.
That's right. It's all in fun, ain't it, Scott?
Yeah, like they'll post something and they'll come back and say, "Well, I'm sorry I said that." I'm like, well, "It's a joke, man.
It's all
Don't
good.
worry.
That's right. I would
I know
like.
something. I know. Yeah, I know something's up."
Yeah, you know
Just don't
something's
know
up
what.
when all of a sudden you start seeing 30 pictures of Captain Morgan on your timeline, right?
Well, the first one threw me off because Shad put on a big one of Captain Morgan. I'm like, what the heck? And it went right below it, and there's Kathleen's, and there's a couple more, and I'm like, Oh my God! These guys dissed me on Sunday night
it's
show.
Radio show shenanigans.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. Yep, that's what it is. Sunday night shenanigans. So just be leery of what you post. That's all we could say. You've been warned. Right?
You still need to go to these crazy events and report.
Yeah,
we're still. Report.
Yeah, we're disappointed in you, Scott.
Yeah, how was the pig
Hey,
ride?
you guys got to remember. You know what's really funny is because this weekend, you're not going to believe this. This weekend, the truck went to crap. I had to get new plugs and wires.
Mm-hmm.
That cost me $250 in this truck that I got. Not to mention the $200 in gold I did not find that day. That's $500.
These are free events.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You could have made.
I don't have a truck.
But if you'd have made a celebrity,
reliever.
Yeah, if you'd have made a,
you can walk everywhere. It's only 15 miles
away. Is what you say.
Don't you have a burro?
Yeah.
My donkey is not that good.
But Scott, if you'd have made a celebrity appearance, they probably would have paid you. See?
You could have got a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got that bright white T-shirt.
Exactly.
Everybody would know you're harmless and pick you up and give you a ride.
Oh, of course. You know.
Hey, you know what? You would believe it or not, but yeah, they do.
Oh, I know. We believe it. We spotted your shirt on Google Earth. Is what we did.
Oh, that was good.
We knew you were there.
Guys.
We knew you were, and that's how we knew you didn't go to the event. It's like he didn't go. He's right there still. Look at there's the glow.
If you guys actually seen the shirt actually when I come out from doing dry land dredging, you're like, wow.
We have not.
Take a picture of it.
Take a picture of that, Scott, not Captain Morgan.
Actually, I want the video of that shirt when you come back and how you clean it.
Yes.
And how it's all bright white afterwards.
Yes. That's what we want.
You know
that
what?
would be a good commercial.
I told Lisa that. She goes, all you got to do is put in a bucket, put OxyClean in it. What the heck's wrong with? How do you make a video of that?
We want to see this in action.
Yeah.
That it really works.
That's what we want.
After you're prospecting,
yep.
Take your shirt off and put it in a bucket and get it white.
And get it that white again. We want to see that. And then
we want the truth. We don't want you swapping out shirts. We want it done live.
Right.
Hey, I'm telling you guys, she takes them back every weekend and comes back the next weekend, they're white again.
Maybe
I'm just telling you,
she's
whatever
probably
she's doing
just
works.
buying you brand new
right,
shirts
she's
all the
swapping
time.
them out. What she's doing. And going, here's your shirt on. And you're like, oh, sweet, it came clean. Yeah, clean as brand new.
You guys, that's hilarious.
How did you get that hole stitched closed? You can't even tell it was there.
That OxyClean, it's a miracle. Dang.
Yes. Now you got to remember though how I clean my shirts. The shirts are only going to last like 10, 11, maybe 12 washes. And then they're going to get really thin.
Well, she's got a big box of them. Don't worry. Every time. We want to see the process. We want to see a live, Facebook Live process of that dirty shirt getting that white again. Then we're believers.
I told her we're going to have to do it.
Then we're a believer. Yes.
And then we're a believer.
Then we'll believe it. And
no pauses? Nothing like that?
What's that? No pauses?
Yeah, like if you cut it off and then you come back later.
Oh, no. You got to keep it live. How long does it set in the OxyClean?
I don't know. She soaks it for quite some time. Not a long time, but like, at least a half an hour.
Well, put the camera on a tripod.
Yeah, and walk away.
We know you have. And just film it live, stream it live.
Yeah. Like they do those birds in a nest, they're feeding or they're getting ready to hatch, and people stare at these eggs for like 40 hours. Yeah, put your.
You know what's funny is I can't remember the last time I did a YouTube live. I think they still have it.
Do it?
I hope they still have it.
I think they do. Yeah, they do because that's how.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They have it.
Yeah, so do it, and then just leave the camera on your bucket of OxyClean for 8 hours. And you'll have 1 million viewers watching that bucket of OxyClean.
Hey, people sit and watch like a giraffe have a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
For like
days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People
it's like
watch you.
People will watch their koi swimming underwater
Exactly.
for hours.
Kathleen's got to get that going.
Hey,
I forgot about
Kathleen,
that.
hey, trust me, they would. That's no
They
joke.
would.
I posted a
They
video
would-
of it. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, see, you got to go live with that. Constant live feed.
And then you got to put the water, the waterfall behind it. The sound, the trickling rocks,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
or the
you have to do
what
it.
they call it, the babbling brook.
You have to do it. That would be just so cool. Both of you. Scott's OxyClean live and Kathleen's live 24-hour koi cam.
Koi cam.
Koi cam.
Koi cam. Check it out. Do it because somebody's going to steal the idea, Kathleen, because we said it here. So you got to market that and take it.
I already
Own
put
it.
it out there.
Oh, a 24-hour live koi cam? You
Koi
already got
cam.
the 24-hour koi cam?
Not 24 hours.
No,
Done.
it's called Shad. Go out there, put the camera down there so I can see my fish.
Cam. Ah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you definitely have to have it live 24/7. Put underwater lighting so people can see them, and yeah, perfect.
So Scott needs to put the camera in the bucket of OxyClean.
Yes, he does. It's
So
got
we can see the stains just come
lifting
right off that shirt.
out of
I want
that
to just
shirt.
like an infomercial.
Yeah. Scott kind of reminds you of that guy on the infomercial, don't he?
You haven't seen a picture lately of me. I'm close up. I don't look like that guy.
Hey, Scott, how old are you? We was wondering last week. We was having an age discussion.
We were guessing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You have to think about how old you are.
Dude, I don't.
Really?
Man, Kathleen,
I know how
you
you
don't
feel.
know.
I don't even know.
When you're out here digging, I don't know, what is this, 218, right?
Yeah.
So 40, I was born in 72, so 46.
Oh man.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Just
Your
because you're
mother-
out in the desert doesn't mean you don't know how old you are.
Right.
What does that have to do with knowing how old you are,
Good
Scott?
point, Chad.
You know what?
I'm in the desert.
I remind everybody around me to tell me when it's Wednesday,
I understand.
so I remember the show's on.
That's
I get that.
understandable.
Losing track of the days.
Yeah.
And,
I
get that. But
Your
as far
age.
as your age, I've never heard of losing track of your age just because you're out mining.
Yeah. Do you know your?
I'm
You're out
I'm
there
not
for
throwing.
years.
I'm not out here throwing wild parties on my birthday mining.
You're like one of them old miners from them Western movies. You've been up in the hills too long. You can't remember your
Been
name.
up
Well, I'm
there
just
for
saying,
20
like-
years.
Yeah, I can't remember my name. Well, man, or how old I am. What year is
I'm
this?
telling you, you guys, you wouldn't believe it if it was, what I do. Like, we consider a year 6 months, or a season. This year, it's going to be a whole year, and everybody's going to see a lot of cool things and good videos and stuff like that. But the season's what we consider the season is 6 months. So you do 6 months, and you come back. You're like, well, how long you been here? You're like, 14 years.
Maybe you
But
should,
they don't understand that your year's a season.
Well, maybe you should take a Sharpie and put it on your white shirt.
Yeah.
How old you are.
Yeah, I am Scott.
You don't lose
My name is
track.
Scott. I am 46 years old. This is my address. All that stuff. Put it on your
Or
shirt.
just put hash marks on
Yeah,
your
just in case. Scott.
That is right? I was born in 1972, April 18th.
We'll put that on your shirt. And does she use cider when she soaks them shirts? I was asked
No.
to ask you that question.
Just those little packets, man. There's like green liquid and blue liquid, and boom, they come out white.
pods.
Pods, yeah, pods. Is that what you're talking about, Scott? Pods?
Well, they're kind of like pods, but they're not the ones that kids have been eating.
Oh, no? They're not Tide Pods?
Oh, they're the
No, they're not.
non-edibles. Okay.
Adults have been eating those.
Yeah. Don't
So,
eat
I
'em.
mean, you look at these ones, you're like, man, I wouldn't try to eat that. No way.
That thought crossed your mind?
Well, no, I'm just looking. I'm like, I don't know what these guys are thinking of. I'd never do that.
I know, right?
Not even back in the day.
No, right?
So I said, hey, Ben, stick this in your mouth. I'm like,
Right, eat this
no.
Eat this Tide Pod, Scott. Yeah. It's like, I don't think so. Okay, so no cider, just OxyClean and something else.
Yeah.
Well, we still need the facts, but So you got a segment
just
tonight.
OxyClean, man. It's just
It's just OxyClean. That's all. Straight up OxyClean.
I think it was OxyClean. Yeah, it's those little packets. They come in packets. Like little throw in, not liquid form. They're just in those packets.
In a bucket. Do you got to put the lid on the bucket and shake it? Or you well, kind of like a washing machine. You don't roll it around. You don't shake it.
In the bucket, brother.
Just put it in the bucket with some water. Put the packet in. Just let it alone for 6 or 8 hours. Okay. All right. I'm learning more. I'm getting there. I'm writing this down. I'm taking notes every week until I get the recipe.
I better see some white T-shirts.
I'm telling you, I'll never get them as white shirts unless I buy new ones. Dang. Well, so I know you got. You're talking.
If you ever
about,
see the ones, if you ever see the ones when I work,
well,
you'd be really surprised.
I will be surprised because I've yet to see it, and I want to see one. So that's the picture we want to see. So that's the next picture of you posing on a rock with your dirty shirt. Okay.
Well, I mean, a crappy shirt doesn't make a good picture.
But it's reality. It's real. I can't even talk.
It's like I think old Ben Ironman took a video today. I was sitting there and you're talking about the pose. I got my leg up on a rock, still looking over the hole, and I got the gold Prospector Space T-shirt.
There you
on.
go.
It was bad.
You're the man. Way to go.
Post
We
that
had to have
picture.
Way to go.
I don't know. It was shared, I guess.
Oh, everybody check Scott's Facebook page.
If you're on there, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook.
I got to start posting more pictures on Go Prospector Space.
Yeah, you do.
It's just like I said, folks up here. It's really hard because to download a picture takes probably about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's like,
that's like eternity, right?
On dial-up.
Yeah, that's like eternity. That's definitely what it is.
Yeah.
So you're talking about something tonight after Kathleen's segment, aren't you? You got a little bit going on.
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah.
Cool. What will you be talking about?
I want to talk about dry land dredging again up here.
Right.
Like I said, we're in Arizona. What we can do right now,
All right.
which is really, really vital because we have a little bit of water.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a little bit of water up here, you have to take advantage of it, and
All
you
right.
have to go full throttle and, to the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You got to keep up on it. And, I was going to talk about it last weekend, but, man, time flew last weekend. We was, having a good time and stuff like that. And the radio show was really good. And I was like, oh, my gosh, it's almost
Time flies
7:30.
by. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it did.
It does sometimes. So Scott, we look forward to hearing from you here in a bit. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down the hallway for a minute, and I'll be get this.
You need that noise.
I know. I need footsteps. Is what I need, and then I'm coming back.
Hang on.
And I'm back. Hang on for what, Scott? What are you doing? What are you up to?
I was giving you footsteps.
Going down the hall, footsteps?
Yeah, you didn't hear it?
No, now I'm coming back, footsteps. See, I need 2 different ones. All right, we're going to take a quick break from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we'll be back with Kathleen Biffle and Dredging Up the News. We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
Hey everyone, it is November 7th, 2018. We are now in November. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a story, and actually to be honest, it kind of confused me. Still today I get confused about this. But it's about that crypto mining.
Okay.
I guess they're calling it Bitcoin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there was an article on MarketWatch.com, and they reported that the amount of energy required to mine Bitcoin, or otherwise known as digital gold, is considered considerably higher than that of physical gold based on a recent research study.
Huh.
So in a research paper for the Nature International Journal of Science, Max Krauss, a research engineer at the Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education, he found that the cost to mine $1 worth of Bitcoin is more than 3 times the cost to mine $1 worth of gold and other precious metals.
Wow.
I guess between January 1st, 2016 and June 30th, 2018, they found that it costs an average of 17 megajoules to mine $1 worth of Bitcoin. When you compare that to conventional mining of, copper, gold, platinum, and other rare earth oxides, they consume between 4 to 9 megajoules, with the exception of aluminum, because I guess aluminum, it costs more to mine that.
Isn't it aluminium? Aluminium?
Aluminium,
I think,
maybe.
I think that's, I say aluminum, but don't some people say aluminium?
All right, well, anyway, crypto mining consumes
Aluminium.
more energy than mineral mining to produce an equivalent market value. Furthermore, the researchers said that the estimates are at the lower end of the spectrum, noting the study did not include energy costs for cooling equipment used in crypto mining, as well as maintenance and infrastructure costs. That must be a technical. I still don't understand it, honestly. But I'll plug away with this story, and then you guys can comment.
Okay.
Anyway, the surge in mining costs is a result of what's known as rising hash rates. Mm-hmm. That is it's a measure of a miner's performance. So a higher hash rate increases the chance a computer has of solving the mathematical puzzle required to earn cryptocurrency. But in doing so, the amount of energy required also goes up. Mm-hmm. I guess there's a debate over the effects of Bitcoin mining on the environment, and that's nothing new. In fact, a recent study by the University of Hawaii concluded that the electricity demands of Bitcoin mining could produce enough CO2 emissions to single-handedly raise global temperatures by 2 degrees Celsius by 2023. In addition, according to the Bitcoin Energy Consumption Index, Bitcoin mining uses about as much energy as the entire country of Austria.
Wow. That's a lot of energy.
Yeah, I never thought of that, honestly.
No, me neither.
However, as the arms race to mine Bitcoin shows no sign of ending, the researchers said the energy consumption will only continue to rise, while the market prices of the coins are quite volatile. The network hash rates for 3 of the 4 cryptocurrencies have trended consistently upward, suggesting that energy requirements will continue to increase. And as with any risk, the rewards are bigger. So it's something that, I guess it's a different way to look at it. I never would have ever approached it that way. But anyway.
Interesting, though.
I thought that was interesting. And I haven't really talked about, the investing part of it. But, it's just a different take. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Where's your little disclaimer, Kathleen? This is no way. Financial advice. You've heard the spiel. It's always funny when you do that one.
Well, when we know people who do that. And,
yeah, exactly.
And there's money to be made.
There is. There is. But I don't know. That's one I'm not sure about. I just don't get it. I don't
understand it.
I don't either. So I just don't get it.
I'm just talking about what the article pointed out. But when I read it, I was like, oh, well, I would have never thought of that in a million years.
Me neither.
But anyway.
But it's out there.
So we're going to go right to global news.
Okay.
I have one story.
All right.
Russia's Alrosa mining company just recovered the first large gem-quality rough diamond from its Verkhney Musko deposit. I think I said that right. Anyway, this was a recently launched operation in what's known as Western Yakutia. Well, in a press release, the world's top diamond producer said the diamond is a transparent, round-shaped crystal it's got a little yellow hue to it, but I guess it's insignificant.
Right.
They recovered it from one of 4 kimberlite pipes in the deposit. The diamond's approximate age is estimated to be 350 million years.
Wow.
It weighs in about 51.49 carats, and it measures 23 by 22 by 15 millimeters. I usually put the conversions on that, but I didn't remember to do that, so I don't know how big that is, really.
I don't either, but that's okay.
But anyway, it is the first rough diamond over 50 carats pulled from that mine. They just started mining here, so it's very promising about what the potential that this deposit has. Despite small inclusions and cracks, the stone is still a gem-quality rough diamond that will probably get several high-grade polished cut diamonds out of it. So cool. 4 kimberlite pipes have been explored so far at this mine. The deposit has a 20-year production life, and it's calculated to yield some 1.8 million carats of rough diamonds per year.
Wow.
That's something.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is.
That's a lot of diamonds.
Yeah. That's a lot of diamonds.
I will turn it over to Shad for the local events of interest.
Local events of interest. Wonder if there's anything in Scott's backyard again.
Whoa. Well, grab your burro and let's get going. So, this Saturday, December 1st, is AMRA's annual Christmas dinner and fundraiser. We'll begin at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the Merced Fairgrounds in Merced, California. Help support a great organization that is helping small miners and their rights. So don't forget about our great sponsors there. It's always a great time at their dinner. And
there's information on Facebook, I think.
That's right, American Mining Rights. You can join their group, follow their page, as well as go to AmericanMiningRights.com for more information and details on how to score one of those tickets to their dinner.
Nice.
Yep. All right, Scott, here's one kind of in your backyard in Wickenburg, Arizona. It's the 30th annual Cowboy Christmas Poetry Gathering. This starts Friday, December 7th, and runs all the way through until Saturday, December 8th at 7 p.m. So it's a nonstop poetry gathering festivities
of cowboys.
What does that have to do with me and miming?
It's an event.
Well,
I guess it
is. So you can visit their Western community for the special heritage event. Cowboy poets and entertainers will be featured. Activities include a cowboy reception on Friday, December 7th, including refreshments, appetizers at the Desert Caballeros Western Museum. It's located on 21 North Frontier Street. Cowboy poets and entertainers will be performing acoustically to give you a small taste of what will be featured at the Saturday night show. Limited tickets are available for the reception, $10 per person in advance and $20 at the door. And that, again, is at 6 to 7:30 p.m. For the Friday night. And then doors open 15 minutes earlier. The featured Cowboys Poets performance, though, is scheduled on December 8th at 7 p.m. at the Wickenburg Community Center. That's right. They needed a bigger venue there. It's on 160 North Valentine Street. Admission is $15 advance tickets and $25 after December 1st and at the door. Doors will open 6:30 p.m. and it's sponsored by the Wickenburg Chamber of Commerce. Now, in all seriousness, right? We're making fun of it. You think it's like a guy dressed up as a cowboy singing, you know, "Oh, my heart aches for thee," you know, type of thing. But the really, when they're talking about the cowboy poets, it's actually songs. It's, you know, it's not them, you know.
Are you sure?
Songwriting.
It's songwriting,
okay.
Yeah. You know, what is it, the Troubadours? That was actually a poet of, like, a verse or something that the cowboy would sing. So, I mean, you got to think back to old school country. Right, That's kind of what it is, country songs here.
Okay.
So you're saying you're flying out?
Why didn't they say country songs instead of poets?
It's an art.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Right?
All right. No, it makes sense.
It's
you thought
art.
You were getting all excited, though, when I said...
the bongo drums.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing. Boom, boom.
So, Scott, we expect you to be there to report on that.
Represent, Scott.
Yeah.
Wickenburg.
Let's just say...
Either that or we'll
probably
get Donald
not going to happen.
I want, actually...
You know what? I was more likely to ride the pig.
Oh, well, come on.
Oh, you missed your chance on that.
Yeah.
Buddy. Maybe we'll ask Jimbo to go.
I know, right?
Hey, Jimbo, if you're going out to your claim, why don't you stop here and...
You guys got to understand, man. I get up at 7 in the morning. I get out. I start.
Yeah.
So
okay, this is at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't get back. I don't get back till 5. Man, you have not. Trust me. If you sit there and do as many rocks as what we do during the day, you would not
quit
want
early.
to go do anything.
You say, "I got to quit
clear,
early."
Scott. You're just not committed,
right? Because
let's
quit.
put it out there for any of our Arizona listeners.
That's
if
right.
you attend this event and want to report to it, let us know, and you'll get some airtime.
Yeah, heck yeah.
and maybe a little something extra too,
That's right.
just for doing
A
it.
little something.
There you go.
That's right. Because Scott, when we're dredging, we'll stop to do the show or to do a thing, don't we, Kathleen? We'll stop everything we're doing. So, see, you got to take one for the team, man. You got to get to these events.
Hey, you guys got jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
So that's less time for us to get out.
Right.
Well, I was just saying, my job is to dig.
Well, you just got to take a break and represent. It's only a couple hours. You could take away from digging a couple hours to rest your arms and go and represent and be at these things. Go, hey, I'm Scott Swiftwater, poet, cowboy Toney, and I'm here to represent for Prospector Radio. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, but like I said, nothing's that close.
Good listeners out there who I'm sure
that's right.
would take.
Oh yeah, we got some great ones here in Arizona, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Donald Knox is already asking what kind of something.
See?
Let's
you never
see.
know. We'll find
I don't
something.
know. How about all of the gold that Swiftwater finds in that day?
That would be fair. That would be fair. Since Scott won't represent.
With the side of prickly pear salsa.
That's right.
Oh, you guys, really?
Oh, mercy.
All right.
Moving on.
Move on, though, all right?
Yep, moving on.
Getting off track here, and I got to go over to Columbia, California on Saturday, December 15th to Sunday the 16th. Guess what? It's a miner's Christmas.
Sweet.
Costumed interpreters recreate the mining camp of the 1850s as homesick miners roast chestnuts in hot cider. Okay, wait. How are you roasting chestnuts and hot cider?
Yeah, one or the other. You don't roast hot cider, do you? You just roast chestnuts.
I don't know.
Right?
I mean, you warm it up.
Exactly. I didn't know you roasted it like a coffee bean. It's cider.
A little confused on this.
I am
or
too,
you put your chestnuts.
Well, is there chunks of apple?
I don't know, but
No, really, like old-time apple cider, they used to have chunks of apple in it, and they boiled it at the same time. That's how you get the pulp in it.
They roasted it with chestnuts?
I don't know about those.
Well, see, that's what he said, the roasting chestnuts.
Well, don't worry. These homesick miners, you can watch them roast chestnuts and hot cider and perform live music.
At the same time.
They're doing it all. But there will be 19th century toys and games, a Victorian holiday craft making, and Christmas storytelling make this an enjoyable experience for the entire family. This will be held at the Columbia State Historic Park on Main Street at State Street in Columbia, California. I guess that's an intersection.
It is.
Would it be too easy? Like when everybody's out there doing their thing, there's like a trio comes out, goes, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
With my apple cider. Don't forget the apple cider. I don't mean to interrupt you, Shad, but I'm going to go back to the 19th century toys. What did we got? A stick and a loop? Is that what it is?
Well, I know. Okay, and these are supposed to be a mining camp.
Yeah,
What? They had toys? I'm pretty sure they were called little tokens that they went to a tent for a lady.
Yeah.
Is that what they're talking about? I
don't know.
Little kids.
Right. Mining camp. You're right, Shad. Good point there.
Just saying.
I'm with you. Trust me, I'm following you 100%.
Tim goes a stick and a loop.
A stick and a loop. Yay! I got a stick. Hey, I got a loop. Let's put them together. How fun. Yeah.
Well, there will be designated parking and children's entertainment, food, and handicapped access. Sweet. And the hours are only 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Admission is free, so you better get there both days. All right. So now we're going down to the land of Down Under.
Oh, nice.
We got two of them.
Worldwide, baby. Worldwide, Chad.
All right. In Queensland, Australia, it's the Suncoast Gym and Fossicking Club Gym Show. Wow. On the 17th of November on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. All are welcome to visit their biggest day of the year.
Oh, my.
It's set at the local school in Mooloolaba State School on Douglas Street in Mooloolaba, Queensland, Australia. Entry to the show is $5. Children under 12 are free. On the school grounds, there will be tailgaters, market stall holders, and bargains to be had. They also have a raffle, which the club will draw on the day. You don't have to be on the grounds to win the prize.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if they'll take us, PayPal over or something.
I wonder. Yeah.
To get it on that.
Yeah, get it on
the Suncoast Gym and Fossicking Club is an incorporated organization established to provide facilities for lapidary hobbyists of gemstones, rocks, minerals, fossils, and associated crafts on the Sunshine Coast and adjoining communities. The Suncoast Gym and Fossicking Club is not a for-profit organization, and it was established during 1985.
Oh, nice. That sounds like another fun-filled event.
You can't beat that, man. That sounds like a blast.
It sounds as fun as the Cowboy Christmas in my book.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Australia's just not that small. You can't cut around.
Well, don't worry. We got one that we've said a couple times now for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, you're going to hear it for the rest of the month.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's right, because it's at the Kalgoorlie, Washington, Australia, the annual Saints Barbers Festival on the 29th of November from 5 p.m. through December 3rd at 5 p.m. So I'm talking multiple days, 24 hours, nonstop excitement.
They're already writing articles about it.
Dude, this
Really?
is like a huge
It
thing.
is.
Go to YouTube and you can see videos of this stuff.
it's
It's
crazy.
insane. But the annual St. Barbara's Festival celebrates mining in the region and the local community. The Miners' Memorial Service is held in the square on the Thursday, 1st of December, to honor the men and women who have lost their lives servicing the mining industry over the past century. Now, I kind of find that a little bit funny in the wording. I didn't catch this the last 2 times.
Okay.
I want to look back in history when they're saying the men and women servicing the mining industry.
Right.
I'll let you draw your
Oh.
own conclusion. Now, the showcase of the St. Barbara's Festival, of course, is the parade. I mean, everyone loves a parade.
Yeah.
That's Sunday, the 4th of December. There will be thousands upon thousands of people gathering for the parade to watch enormous pieces of mining equipment rumble down historic Hannon Street, including an enormous, you know what it is. It's the KCGM Cat 793 haul truck, standing 19 feet tall, 26 feet wide, and 42 feet long.
Oh, my God. I love hearing you say
Something that you know Swiftwater could not even be able to climb in because he can't even reach the step. Along with mining equipment, you can expect to see community organizations, schools, animals, prospectors, and mine rescue demonstrations.
Ooh.
And this, of course, is open to the public, and it's free. I think seeing demonstrations of mine rescues would be pretty cool.
It
though.
would be cool. I'd like to see that. And that KCG 79 rock truck cat back.
You almost got it,
It's the
dude.
KCGM Cat 793 haul truck.
Oh, okay, that's what
Hey, and for you guys that don't know out there, and obviously Shad doesn't either, but there's stairways that go right to the
I know.
sea.
I saw the video.
So
I'm still not
Swiftwater
tall
could
enough to get
fit
in that.
right in it.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
couldn't
You
get
got to
in
be
there.
over 5'2" to get in there,
ride that
okay? And
ride,
you're
yep.
at least 5'1" at the tallest, and unless you got your platform boots on, I don't know.
Uggs. Platform Uggs.
Oh, your Uggs, your platform Uggs.
I always, you know what? I always thought it'd be fun going with you to somewhere at a cover charge because while they're asking you for a cover, I'm just going to walk underneath all your arms.
Yeah, you're probably right there, man.
Yeah,
Joke's on you.
that's how you'll get us back, Scott. We know it.
I just tell ID the big guy.
I'm going in.
All right. So there's your local events of interest. You know, be sure to check out our good friends at AMRA. You know, go read some poetry with some cowboys.
Heck
You
yeah.
know, and then of course the homesick miners roasting chestnuts and hot cider. And then head on down under to the Fossicking Club Gym Show. And make sure you go see some big mining equipment.
That's right.
Bring the cowbell.
And bring your cowbell.
That's some sweet events going on, Chad. Thank you, bro. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Back to Kathleen for some fun facts.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
All right. So, of course, it's November, so I thought I would do my classic, your gemstone, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Gemstone fun facts.
There you go.
All right. So, November, you actually have 2 birthstones. Topaz and citrine. Topaz, the word topaz, comes from the word tapas, meaning fire in the Sanskrit language. That said, it's also believed that ancient Romans visited an island in the Red Sea known as Tapassos. And they named the stone from the island they found it on.
Okay.
Interesting. Yellow is the most popular color for topaz. And it is the shade that is most commonly associated with November. However, the stone comes in a bunch of colors, including yellow, peach, blue, pink, green, gold, brown, and red. Topaz in its purest form, however, is colorless.
Huh.
Topaz is relatively a hard gemstone. It scores 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness, and it's fairly resistant to scratching. It makes it an ideal option for everyday jewelry.
Nice.
It can still be split, though, with a single blow and should be treated with care.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
During the Middle Ages, topaz was believed to heal both mental and physical disorders. Mm-hmm. It was believed to have prevented death. The Greeks thought it could increase strength and make its wearer invisible, while Romans believed it could improve eyesight. Egyptians, too, had superstitions about the stone and wore it as an amulet to protect them from injury.
I'm going to have to give you some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The most well-known topaz is colorless, and it was originally mistaken for a diamond.
Oh, wow.
It was 1,680 carats, and it's known as the Braganza diamond. And it is set in the Portuguese crown jewels.
Oh, okay.
Look, somebody messed up there then.
Look at this diamond.
Look at this huge diamond.
It's not a diamond. It's topaz.
Hey, Kathleen, was the yellow topaz the one that was like the invisible, the healing, and all the blindness and stuff? That's yellow?
All topaz is known.
All
it doesn't
topaz.
matter what color.
Yeah, not just the yellow.
But yellow
okay,
is the most popular color for it. So that's why you see a lot of them in that yellow color.
Okay.
But if you're born in November, if you choose to wear topaz jewelry, it's said to bring positive changes, and it will make you more faithful towards family and friends, more honest with dealings, and your mental strength also improves.
Oh, cool.
It makes you courage.
I like
Or
it.
makes you courageous, sorry.
Uh-huh.
So when you wake up in the morning, you're hearing the song Staying Alive in your head.
There you go.
There you go. Citrine. I actually just started wearing my citrine ring yesterday. It was just on a whim.
Okay.
But anyway, citrine is actually a variety of quartz, ranging in yellow, yellow-brown, orange, dark orange-brown, and a reddish-brown. The name citrine comes from the word citrine, an old French word meaning lemon. Chinese legends suggest that the citrine is a stone of success. It should be given to only generous people. Ancient emperors deeply appreciated jewels featuring the stone for their ability to increase their intellectual capabilities, as well as broadening their minds. So the modern Chinese students today will use the stone for luck in exams, and is also used in healing sessions in China to produce feelings and thoughts of abundance.
Okay.
Most citrine is found and mined in Brazil. However, quantities can also be found in Russia, Colorado, Madagascar, Bolivia, Burma, Canada, Sri Lanka, Spain, and the U.S. We found somewhere in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Citrine is associated with positive values. It includes hope, strength, cheerfulness, youth, health, and fidelity. It's often believed to promote creativity, eliminate destructive tendencies, and will help a person find clarity within themselves. People often refer to it as the optimistic stone. Mm-hmm. And citrine scores slightly lower on the Mohs scale of hardness at a 7, but it's still durable. You can scratch it, so be very careful. And the gemstone is attributed to two divine deities, Demeter, I think it's Demeter, the Greek goddess of harvest, who is often linked with productivity, and Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess of war, who is associated with power. So, pretty cool fun facts about November birthstones or gemstones.
Very
so,
cool. If
you wear either citrine or topaz, you could have some positivity in your life coming your way.
All right, that's cool. Got it.
Isn't that neat?
It is neat.
Those gemstone facts.
I like the gemstone facts too because it's.
And I might have had that on a different program, in previous years. But it's always nice to bring the classic.
Got to refresh it for the new listeners. I mean,
that's right.
That's the way we got to look at it. for sure. Always got new listeners, and they haven't heard them. And you forget, I forgot. So I always like when you refresh them and bring them back. So I remember then. Kathleen, Shad, thank you guys. Great job. Loved it, as always. Now, it's time for Mr. Snake in My Boot, Scott Swiftwater Toney segment, In the Goldfields.
And now it is time for In the Goldfields with Scott Swiftwater Toney. Join Scott each week as he shares useful information to help you find and recover more gold. Here's Swiftwater.
Am I live?
Yeah, there's your cue when he said, "Here's Swiftwater."
No, I'm just joking.
I know.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's pretty cool. Listen, I love Kathleen stuff like that, like the jewels and stuff. It's pretty cool, interesting how you see like how they work and how people think, the healing processes and the stuff. Like it's kind of like her oils.
It is same thing, yeah. Yeah,
it's the same thing, yeah. But it's kind of neat. I love how they work. I like the topaz thing. Oh, it helps your sight. It helps. I mean, that was like all in one shot.
It's a
one jewel.
Multi-stone is what it is. It does a lot.
I'm just thinking, how could we find a big one?
Gotta go where it is, I guess, and start digging. We find us some topaz.
You ain't joking. But anyway. Tonight, guys, I want to talk a little bit. I've been doing some stuff out here in the desert. I haven't made any videos. I haven't posted any pictures. If you're on my Facebook, which, if you try to become a friend, there's a lot of things I could go through to actually have you become a friend.
Wow.
There's just a lot of things I got to screen through.
Must be because you're so famous, right?
No, I mean you get crazy things.
Don't you just
Facebook,
look at the
like,
mutual friends? Like they got 56 mutual friends, and you see like Kathleen's name, mine, Shad's, and it's like, oh, okay, they're cool, and you click them.
No, yeah, but you know what? If I go on mutual friends and they're like 19 guys' names, that's not the one.
Well, right. When they're them, yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I get them too, and it's like, no, I don't think so. Yeah,
but. The old Ben Iron Man Caldwell, we've been digging, we did a lot last week, and then my box come from Sam Baldwin out of California, H&B Mining, which is my new sponsor for this year. Mm-hmm. On the end of my
cheap plug.
My videos. What's that?
Cheap plug.
Well, I mean, no, it is. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. It's really heavy duty. I can't wait to make a video.
No, I said cheap plug.
Yes, I heard.
Okay. Well, you said no. It's really heavy duty. I'm thinking, Scott, I didn't say the box was cheap. Move along. Anyway.
No, I mean, I know I was throwing it off. I know that, but I'm just saying the box is really heavy duty, and I hope you're going to be impressed with the video I shoot.
Well, we will be. We know we will be.
Well, I think this time I got to have a camera person.
Really?
Which usually I shoot it by myself.
Uh-huh.
But I think if I really want to show like all of what's really going on at the same time, I got to have somebody kind of working the camera and, making it happen.
Yeah, right. Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's going to be a cool video. But anyway, tonight, you know what? At dry land dredging, a lot of people get this mixed up with monitoring, like back in the California days where they took out like mountains, half mountains and stuff like that.
Right.
Here in Arizona, if anybody ever sees anybody out here shooting a water hose within what we call the creek boundaries, it's not the same thing as monitoring. Yeah, there might be some grass growing, but the grass does not grow there all the time. That's just stuff that grows because of the sands will float in and things like that.
Kind of like how gravel bars are here out east.
Yeah, they move.
Yeah.
Right, Kathleen?
Yeah.
They move.
Some people try to think, oh, that's the bank, and it's a gravel bar.
Right, and it's actually the old creek bed or the gravel bar.
Yeah, and see, we got restrictions like we have to be down in what they call the high water mark.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Well, usually if we're standing like in the wash, the high water mark is way over my head. And you can always tell because
you opened that one up.
Yeah, I was.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm thinking, you know what? If you're standing in the wash and in the trash mark in the trees
Yeah.
is over your head by 4 feet,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that water really goes through there fast and hard.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, oh, you got to stay within the lines. But that's cool. You know, I'm not there to eat up the mountainside. I want to get what's been coming down the wash. So we always could, consider that to stay in they call it the high water mark. So it's not monitoring.
Right.
And I've had people come down there and it's like, oh, we've seen this in California. They were blowing with a big hose. And I'm like, nope, that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hear what's really good, and I want to talk about another thing. It's called the level that we've been going through. And this is cool because, man, me and Ben's been going through some, oh, my God. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. We go through a mud layer, a gray clay layer, which is not really clay. I mean, when you hit it with the hose, it breaks up really quick.
Okay.
Unlike the clay that Shad and Kathleen knows, like when you grab it, it's like, Play-Doh.
What's the name of that? Doesn't it start with like a C?
Caliche?
Caliche, yeah.
No. Caliche is cement.
Cement?
Yeah, like if you get down and you're blowing it with a water hose and it looks like cement with rocks, that's
Wait,
caliche.
what is it?
Cement or cement?
Sound like he said semen.
Cement, whatever the heck you want to call it.
I'll take semen for
that
$200.
stuff you mix and gets hard, man. That's all I'm talking about.
Oh, God almighty.
All right, keep
Here we
going,
go.
Scott. Sorry.
But
Squirrel.
no, but
Squirrel.
like when you see that stuff out here, you're gonna know it because you'll be spraying it and it's not going anywhere, and then you go and tap on it. It's like, wow, there's pavement or cement.
It's hard.
Whatever you want to call it. Under it. But anyway, you try to, we always out here try to go to the bedrock, and which is really hard because you never know where the bedrock goes. You could be on bedrock like in 2 feet, you drop off into a hole, and you think you're going to get like a lot more gold, and it doesn't happen that way. So your levels, and what I'm talking about, you have to really pay attention to out here because, like I said, we have a gray area, a red area, and then you're going to have like what we call semi-caliche. Like it wants to be hard, and if the air got to it long enough, it would turn hard. But if you spray it with the or spray nozzle hose, it'll break apart eventually. Mm-hmm. You can actually take your foot and try to kick it, and it will not move. You can spray it with a hose and, spray water around it, and within 3-4 minutes, go down and kick it again, and it'll make a little crack. You spray a little bit more, and then it'll break apart. It's really, really old stuff. But, yeah, I mean, you got to watch your levels and know what you're doing. And I think, you guys like Kathleen and Shad, you guys, you've been dredging a long time. You get down, and Shad's making pretty good holes, You get down, and there's going to be some different layers. It's just really funny how the dirt changes within like 2 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, a foot. It's really weird because things could happen, way back in the day. And we still have a layer, I still call it a fire layer, and Ben doesn't want to agree with me, but I still think it's a fire layer because I get a lot of black dirt out of it, and there's also a lot of sediment, like I don't know, like how do you say that? Like if something's been burnt and then
Ashy?
broken off, not necessarily ashy. Like you had say if you had a bunch of scrub, like that debris. Like it's burnt, but then the rains broke it off, and then it's washed down.
Seen some of that where we were, only in spots though. They weren't everywhere.
Yeah, only in like the what I call roundabouts.
Yeah.
Like how a creek will come around, or a wash, and it'll make that little roundabout, little pool area.
Yeah.
That's where you get that conglomerate of stuff at.
So is the gold there?
No. Now
Where is
remember
it?
if the debris is going in there, that's the really lights. You don't want that hole. You want to find the hole where the heavies are going. And what's really crazy is because if you ever get a chance to go out to a creek and not take a gold pan, just go out and kind of watch what the water. And I like to watch through what they call like a little waterfall or a little ripple area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rub your foot across the rocks and everything, and move a bunch of stuff, and then sit there and watch that water, and watch what it does to that stuff. Find out how it works through the way your foot mark went, the way the rocks are set. It's really key out here because out here we don't have. You guys got rivers and creeks that run all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that. We have them, right now it's not running, but it's moving a little bit where we can actually pump water up. I would say you guys, for you, where you're living out over in Ohio or Indiana and stuff like that, I think you guys would think this as the dry season.
Okay.
Like the water's that low.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really cool is because we can actually keep the pools up to get over to the next bank where we know where the gold's at. And then and we're kind of pumping, how do you say that? Pumping water over and then going through the box and pumping water back.
Like recirculating it?
It's, you know what? It's actually like that, but on a bigger scale.
So like a holding pond kind of deal or something like that?
Well, I've got where my tailings has been going out, and me and Ben knows we're going to have this done. Because eventually, the water's going to run out, but we want water to stay on our claim.
Right.
So we'll do our tailings, and people call it a dam. We call it an easeway because, BLM, you can't put a dam, but we can make an easeway. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing, but we still let water go over. But we can still keep enough pond water to pump over, blow out what we want, come back through our box, and then back into the creek. And then everything, like I said, what I'm doing right now is everything I'm doing shoots down to Ben. Ben's got a screen across the water, and his foot valve's in a nice big pond that he's built up, and his tailings is put out there. We got an easement there too. That's keeping back. He's probably keeping back about a good 3 feet of water.
Okay.
And then everything else is going over the creek.
Gotcha.
So, but the reason why we do this is we know when the next rain comes down, number one, my hole's going to be gone for sure, and his hole is going to be negligible. You'll know it's there. You can still see it. He's got a big hole because like I said, we dug it together this week for a couple of days because I was down because of the box reasons and stuff like that. But it's really good. If you guys have seen the pictures, it's man, I can't believe how many rocks he's moving.
Right.
It's phenomenal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I hope I can, like I said, I hope I can get a video from him or something like that. And put it on Gold Prospector Space. Like I said, it's really hard for me guys out there listening to actually have me post this stuff on here because my internet where I'm at is really slow, and he does most of his stuff off the phone, and I don't do anything off my phone. Everything's done through my computer. So it's just like I said, it's just really hard for me to post stuff and keep things up and man, I just hope when I make the videos I can find a place that I can actually put it up to YouTube, faster than 9 hours.
Right. Yeah, 'cause that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what's going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Like I said, out here right now, if you guys are in Arizona, if there's a little bit of water, man, get that dredging in quick, because later on you're going to be shoveling, and it ain't going to be with water.
No, sir, it's not going to be.
Oh man, Tim, if you never did dry washing,
no, God no.
Oh boy,
no, I don't know if I ever will. If I get the chance, I'm sure
dry,
I will. But
dry washing's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's fun.
Well, now see, like Kathleen and Shad, they were in a small wash.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rocks, there's a lot of little rocks and.
Dude, it's not the size of the wash. It's how much gold you get out of it.
That's right.
So don't even play like, oh, we were in a shallow little wash.
The gold.
Anyway, Shad and Kathleen was in a shallow little wash.
Uh-huh. And Dan?
Well, there's times where you got to move some, like, you're digging, and you keep hitting this bing, bing, and bing, one rock. I mean, you could do it all day, one rock, and then you find out it's as big as a car tire, and then you find it getting out. Shoveling, like I said, dry washing, man, it's rough. It is not the way to go.
Mm-hmm. No, well, no shoveling's the way to go. It sucks. It's shoveling. There's nothing fun about shoveling because you always hit them dang rocks every time.
And don't use a hand crank. Whatever you do.
Don't use a hand crank dry washer.
No. We did the very first time we tried dry washing, we did the shoveling and the hand crank, and that was awful. And then when I did that, I was like, I never want to try this again. Right. And then we went out with, Jimbo, when, Rich joined us and Dennis, and we were out there, and I absolutely loved it because we didn't have a hand crank.
Right, so it was enjoyable to you that time.
Yeah, it's a different way when you can put it through a dry washer and just classify it through a dry washer. It's awesome. But like she's saying, like the hand crank, you dump the thing in, and then you got to work it again. You're working things 3 times. You put it in, or you dig it. You put it in. You work the machine, then you take the tailings out. That's a lot of work.
Sure, it is.
It is a lot of work.
Sure. So
I know it is.
See?
I dropped 5 pounds in like a day. I'm convinced. Probably because all the water got sucked out of me.
Probably because you were in the desert. Maybe the desert had a little something to do with it. Could be.
She said 5 pounds a day.
That's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Well, cool, Scott.
Do you know how much work that is?
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Definitely. Well, sweet.
You know
Scott.
what? I was glad that Shad and Kathleen got a chance to come out there, and I was glad I had the chance to go out there and digging with them because it was pretty cool.
Well, heck yeah! It's always fun digging with them. Well, Scott, great segment, brother. Thank you for.
All right. I mean, like I said,
tonight.
you know what? Just to cover what I was saying, look for your levels in the desert. If you're using water, still look for them. You'll see the different colors of water. They'll go gray, red, do your test samples. Remember, if you go too deep and the gold's not there, you're just wasting your time.
That's right. And wash the cement. Don't forget. The cement. That's what you said. Cement. Got it.
Cement.
Make sure you wash it really well. Cement, Scott. Cement.
Cement.
I'm not going there. Not tonight. All right. Well, Scott, perfect. Thank you, brother. We're glad you had that tonight. We pulled you off the bench for a good reason, see? So, I guess that'll about do it for us.
Get that gold.
Get that gold. That's right. I guess that'll about wrap it up for us tonight.
I will show pictures this week on Gold Prospector Space.
All right. We're going to hold you to it.
I'm not going to I'm not going to show you like the good ones because I don't want to just drive people nuts, but I'll show you some good ones.
Just show us some pictures. Just show us some pictures. It'll make us happy. Other than you posing like Captain Morgan. So, on that note.
You got it.
Awesome, brother. We got anything else, Shad? Am I forgetting anything?
No. Not forgetting anything.
I think that's good. We're tired. It's late. We got to get up early. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to join us Sunday night at 7:30 right here on Prospector Radio. We'll be here. We hope you are too. On that note, good night, everybody. We're out of here.
Good night.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.